want you to understand that what God has revealed to me is that many of you are experiencing changes in your life. Change, like I said before, can be one of the most scariest things that you will ever encounter in your life. But when you're rooted in God, change is only evidence that God is working in your life. So my question for you is, what happened to the seeds that you planted? See, the word of God says that God is like a farmer, and he tosses seeds in the garden. I want you to know that some seeds will fall along a path, and then some seeds will fall along rocky places. Some seeds will fall into fertile ground, and that seed will begin to germinate. It will begin to position itself underground, and that seed will sprout out, and it will produce a harvest of 20, 40, 60, even 100-fold on what was planted. So I know the next question is, well, I hear you saying that I'm here to change things, Shonda, but what are seeds? Because I'm a little bit confused. I want you to understand that your seeds are spiritual. I want you to know that your seeds are given to you from God. Your seeds will be your thoughts. God has given many of you a vision. He's even come to you in your dreams. He's even worked through circumstances to show you who he is. He's even worked through your remote control. You're looking at something on TV and it's relatable to what God has shown you. But like some of those seeds that fall along the path through crisis in your life and circumstances in your life, they're just, your thoughts are swept away. Some of your thoughts that God has given you that you feel so excited about, they fall on the path of rocks because you have not fine-tuned the soul of your mind enough to receive that seed. But some of you have gone through hell and high water, and you've got tired of being sick and tired. And in the midst of seeing nothing, you understand that that's the most creative place for God to work. See, some of you have began to meditate more and fast more and even pray more. Some of you have began to even open up your word of God and get a good study Bible to understand what he's talking about. See, some of you have even went outside of the word to find things that can complement your walk in the level of spirituality. See, some of you have gotten outside of man and began to really get inside of God through his son. See, some of you have began to understand how the cosmos work and how all of this energy works and who you are and who you were created to be. See, some of you understand that you are electromagnetic energy, and it's so important for you to put the right fuel on the inside of you so that you can pick up a signal. See, some of you have began to toil the garden, the soil of your mind. And some of you are beginning to be developed to discover who you are. The seed has begun to take root, that in the midst of a circumstance that may not be favorable for you right now, you're still putting your whole deck of cards on God. You're still believing in the impossible because you know with God, everything is possible. See, some of you are that good soul that you heard this word and you refuse to allow the enemy to come up and choke it to where it's not fruitful. You refuse for it to be swept away. You refuse for your mind not to be fertile enough to receive the thoughts, to receive the affirmation, to receive the confirmation of what God has shown you. See, some of you are in the process right now where you don't even understand how it's going to happen, but you're so rooted in God that your faith has gone outside of you and began to link up with the master's hand. And he's began to clothe of everything that he's promised you. So what happened to your seed then? Are you a good gardener? Are you going to nurture your seeds? Are you going to hold on to your seed? Or are you going to allow the enemy to use your current situation, your circumstances, and the turbulent winds in your life to sweep away the seed where you don't produce fruit? I believe that if you clicked on this video today, that it wasn't by coincidence, but it was a part of what God is doing for you. I believe that if you clicked on this video today, it's because God wanted you to know to hold on, don't give up, believe in your seed, believe in your thought, and keep doing what you're doing. Because I tell you the truth, that you will reap a harvest if you faint not. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I believe in you. Bye now.